Hey, how's it going? Just a quick video for those of you who need a little bit of a refresher on what goes in your intro paragraph for this 3-paragraph essay on your Hero's Journey books. So, we will make this brief. You roughly have 3 parts to your intro paragraph. The first thing you need to start off with is what is known as your lead. And this is going to introduce the basic concept of the hero's journey. Since we're writing a hero's journey essay, we need to start talking about or introducing what the hero's journey is. This is approximately 3, not much more than 5 sentences approximately. Don't make it a page and a half. It just briefly introduces the concept of the hero's journey. Another thing that's also approximately the same length for a number of sentences is going to be introing how your book connects to the hero's journey. You're going to mention the basic kind of plot and the characters or character involved, and that's going to just go a little bit more narrower. You're going to talk about hero's journey broadly, get a little bit more narrower and specific, talking about how the hero's journey applies to your book. This is also where you make sure that you mention the title and the author. Remember, the title of your book gets italics. Okay, now we've gone more narrower and talked about how the hero's journey applies to your book. Now we need to get super specific with your QPR thesis. Again, there's a graphic organizer in Google Classroom, but essentially the 2 things that you really need to make sure that you mention are either the 2 steps you'll be talking about in your essay, or if you did the archetypes question, the 2 archetypes you'll be talking about, or if you're comparing 2 heroes, the 2 heroes, and if you're doing the one, what was that last one? If you're doing the essay on the secondary hero and how they go through 2 steps, again, make sure you mention specifically what 2 steps of the hero's journey that is, whether it is the crisis or crossing the threshold, resurrection, what have you. So make sure that you mention those things specifically in your QPR thesis. And that more or less does it. Make sure these 3 pieces flow together. The last thing you need to know is that the QPR thesis, it really needs to be 1 sentence. All right? Just 1. And as short and concise as possible while still mentioning the 2 items that are going to be expanded upon in your body paragraphs. That should do it.